if you look at the North American market, we've definitely got a very established business in terms of the banking. But in Asia, we have a lot of areas in the market where there is no bank, there is no branch, there is no ATM. So mobile money as an ecosystem has taken off here. Also, the adoption of mobile phones by the Asians has been phenomenal. So we've seen basically a mix of the need for the service and the adoption of the technology really drive sort of mobile money in this area. Again, migrant workers that are traveling over, these are sort of areas that we've seen a very, very strong dominance where basically the person is working in a different country typically, but also working in capital cities. A lot of Asian migration has been from the villages and the farming into the sort of major capital cities, and these are the people that are still sending money back to their mothers and their relatives in the village. So the ecosystem in Asia is really ready from day one because it wasn't as established as a North America or European market, and as such, that's really driven just a whole lot of innovation and a whole lot of new mobile money technologies that really don't need to really exist in places like North America or Europe. But Asia absolutely is leading the way and developing and leapfrogging in many ways a lot of what has happened in the so-called emerged markets. Well, good question, because if you'd asked me somewhere like Singapore, where we're standing right now, and one of the most developed markets in the world, would mobile payments work here? I have an ATM every 15 yards from where I stand and a million bank branches. Why would I need mobile payments when I have 42 different types of card? The truth is, there's an opportunity everywhere. We actually have implemented with the local operator here a mobile payments platform. Was that something that we thought was the business case for? No, but it is. And when you look at mobile payments, there's two types of areas. There's the convenience factor. So me parking my car, for instance, here in Singapore, typing in my license plate number and saying 60 minutes to pay for my parking, that's better than me looking around for a machine and fumbling with coins or credit cards. So absolutely on the convenience aspect, yes. And then obviously in other parts of Asia, mobile payments has to happen because some people don't have any other way of paying. It's cash or mobile. A lot of people won't have a credit card or won't have access to any sort of checking account, etc. Yeah, good question, but when you look at the actual business justification for doing this, there is a lot of money in mobile commerce, and we barely scratch the surface. When you look at the mobile ecosystem in general, I might be buying a pizza or I might be sending $1,000 to my cousin in North America. So when you tie all those different transaction fees together, yes. So 20 cents on a traditional card product, let's say I'm a bank and I'm issuing a smart card, that's not going to work because the smart cards will cost you €5 to issue anyway and to manage and look after. But me as the consumer, I've bought the device, so I bought my card, I'm managing the device myself. All I need to provide for you is some sort of virtual account and the ability to put money into it and take it out, then 20-cent transaction you can make money on. You can certainly do that because you're not having your cost. Well, the term we have really in the banking business is the unbanked. And what does that mean? What that means is you've got consumers that don't make enough money for me to want to have you in my bank because my 46 back-end banking systems cost too much to service you, my credit card systems, my core banking, etc., etc. On the mobile platform, all that goes away. You have just a mobile channel, virtual accounts, and all that can be managed much, much cheaper. So I can bank anybody and make money off anybody because you might make $10 a month, which is a typical Asian salary, and I can make money from it. Again, the sad aspect as well, where we live, poor people pay the highest transaction fees. If I'm a banked customer, I want to send $1,000 to US, cost me nothing. But if I don't have a bank account, I've got to go to one of the established providers and send money. It costs me $14, $15. So you can make a lot of money, unfortunately, from a low-income strata because they pay the highest transaction fees. Well, look, there's a major war going on between not just that, but we're seeing the major war now. The operators were kind of leading the way here. They were moving into mobile money, and it was going well for them. Then the banks started to wake up. A lot of big banks are going, oh, you guys are starting issuing bank accounts, virtual bank accounts, and mobile money. So absolutely. And then, yes, when you look at the Googles and the PayPals and even the Apples that are coming in this sort of space, as we hear, absolutely, there's a three-way war. But it's that standard Wild West problem. It's the land grab. And in the Wild West, everyone rushed to California to grab land. This is what we're seeing. And so that will keep evolving. Will there be in 5 years' time a standout player like an SAP as one of the largest in the world that we're doing? I don't know. But certainly at this stage, we're seeing everybody get into it. From the smallest players to the biggest players, everyone's having a go, seeing how much land they can grab, seeing what their gold rush looks like right now.